Hello, hello, hello. My name is Fjard, your Nordic Draugr VTuber. Today we will be reacting to some Matt Rose videos. To be fair, the customer is pretty much never always right. They're always wrong, in my opinion. Pretty much. Let's get started.
I worked in a KFC restaurant in Scotland and I had a woman complain to the manager that we didn't give me the full KFC experience. Right, what do you mean by that?
What's the full KFC experience? We have a few KFC here in Sweden, but I've never been to one. There's one near me, but I've never been to it. People say that it tastes different as well, like those that have been in America and eaten it.
Well, it's just, I didn't feel like I was dining, in Kentucky. When I worked at McDonald's, a woman came in to complain because she had 12 chicken nuggets instead of 10. Well,
why would you complain about that? Like, if you only want to eat 10, throw away the other 2 then. Like, why would you complain when you get more?
Working at a chain restaurant, I once had a lady that said to me after trying her food, this doesn't taste like the picture.
How? I do not understand these people. Like, I assume they look at the picture and think it would taste like a certain way, but it's just a picture.
Worked Burger King drive-through, and this lady orders a large vanilla shake in a medium cup. I asked, do you mean a medium shake in a large cup, seeing as how physically I cannot put more liquid in a container that it will hold? She gets infuriated, drives up to the window, screaming at me for not listening to her, in a loud, slow tone, like she's talking to a deaf person. I want a large vanilla shake in a medium cup. How many slices?
Like, why was she assuming she would be able to pay for the medium cup only or something dumb like that? Like, I don't understand, but there's so many dumb and weird people in the world, especially customer service.
In a large pizza. 8. Well, what about medium? 8. Okay, wise guy. How many slices in a small? 8. How can a large and a small have the same number of slices? Because we cut them all the same number of times. Bullshit, that makes sense. Let me talk to your manager. When I worked at a super fancy expensive steak restaurant, this customer wanted a steak mid-rare butterflied, which means that it will take a shorter time to cook on the grill and faster to your table. Butterflying a steak. Thought I'd demonstrate how that's done for anyone who might...
Also, don't play with your knives like Matt Rose did there. I'm gonna give him shade for that. Be careful. It's very easy to cut yourself.
be unaware. I'd never done it before. Turns out...
It looked like his knife was very dull, though.
Surprisingly difficult to get right, even for an incredibly skilled chef like me. Here's what it should look like, really. Still tasted good, though. Anyways, once his steak got to his table, he was genuinely confused.
Also, why is his apron so dirty?
Because his steak didn't look anything like, an actual butterfly at a garden centre. Some of your plants are wet. I worked in a shoe shop and someone once demanded discount because a shoe had been in the window and was slightly warm. That's not me who posted that, by the way. My laptop won't turn on. Did you plug it in and charge the battery? No, this is a laptop. It doesn't need to be plugged in. Ma'am, the battery still needs to be charged. Listen, this is a laptop. Used to work...
I think I saw this story on Reddit. It was a lady that had her charger in the whole time, and of course the charging port broke after like a few months because she never took it out, and she complained that it broke, and she got a new one every time pretty much. It's so dumb.
Work at a fruit-based electronics store. A woman had spent over $4,000 on a loaded new iMac.
Expensive.
She hated it and wanted to return it. When I asked why, she said the default wallpaper, a big wave crashing on the ocean, making me feel, seasick. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yellowstone. There is a geyser there called Old Faithful, whose big claim to fame is the fact that it rather regularly goes off at about every 90 minutes. On this particular day, the geyser was about 15 minutes late, and there were numerous people at the information desk to complain about it.
This is what I dislike about tourists and things like that. And people, they don't understand, like, it's not remote controlled. Like, people don't understand, and people are so entitled today.
As if they have some sort of button that they simply forgot to press. The
Yeah.
grill marks on the grilled onion look like devil horns, and I take offence to that. Used to work in a pet store, had someone return a dog they'd bought the day before because male dogs shouldn't have nipples. When I worked at an office supply...
But you have nipples. Like, both women and female have nipples. Does this person not have nipples if it's a male? Like, what's going on?
store, I had a lady return her Wi-Fi printer while demanding to see a manager because the printer I sold her was telling her to fuck off and die. My manager convinced her I couldn't have set the printer to say that. Long story short, we sent a supervisor out to do the setup and her neighbour's Wi-Fi network was called fuck off and die. I had a customer demand a meal comped because her pancakes were too round. I was a server and had a lady get mad because she'd asked for ice water, but after sitting at the table for 45 minutes decided the water was too watered down because all the ice had melted. My water tastes like water! Former Red Lobster server here.
To be fair, I would say like this: if ice have been in the refrigerator for a very long time, it tastes like refrigerator ice. Like if you have tasted it, you know what I mean. But it's not gonna be that. Like you could just ask for another ice water. Like, it's probably free, right?
Oh, my fish tastes too fishy. I work in a coffee house and a customer said that...
Not sure why that's a complaint. I do know that sometimes like certain fish smell more fishy than others. And also like if you're eating mutton, if it's been handled wrong, it can taste like kind of weird.
Coffee was too coffee. I work at a Jewish community centre. We had a complaint that we were too Jewish. Jimmy John's worker here. One time a woman complained that we made her sandwich much too fast and refused to eat it. I am full of what the fucking advertisements say they make the things fast. I work at Jimmy John's. All Jimmy John's have a sign that says free smells. Had a lady come through the drive-thru one day, gets her food, then proceeds to look through the bag. She eventually looks up all confused and asks, where's my free smells?
The concept of smelling is foreign to some people.
My manager jokingly says, oh, you'll come inside, you can smell all you want for free. She then says, okay, asshole, and then speeds off. To this day, I have no fucking clue what she thought would be in that bag.
Maybe she thought there was like free smelling samples or something like that, like perfume samples or something dumb.
This food is too hot. No, I like it replaced with cooler food. Well, where's the sugar? What? I ordered sweet corn? This is just corn. Worked at Arby's. Are you really going to give me a plastic fork? One of the prongs could break off, stab me in the throat, and I'll die. I was bartending at an Applebee's one day. A lady ordered a...
Maybe she actually thought one of the prongs would snap off, and like when she was eating, like putting the fork in her mouth, and it would get stuck in her throat. That might be plausible.
Mango daiquiri. I made it, delivered it. She drank about a third of it, then asked if there was mango in it. I told her, yeah, there's mango in it. I can't drink this. I'm allergic to mango.
Jesus.
She panics. Awesome. Can I have this made with penne instead? I'm allergic to fettuccine. You're allergic to a shake.
The same.
Guy came into Dairy Queen, ordered a chess burger and an ice cream and sat down. When the server brought him his order, he started yelling and berating them, saying he couldn't eat it. He's lactose intolerant. Analog pensive face emoji. Our cheeseburger, White Castle and Dairy Queen are trying to capture the Burger King. Checkmate.
Why? If you're lactose intolerant, you surely you know that cheese has lactose in it, and surely you know that ice cream has lactose in it.
Woman wanted me fired from my job because she thought I photoshopped extra freckles onto the model in her picture. Why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah,
she said I did it to deliberately piss her off.
Why would Why would you spend the extra effort of doing it?
Off when she was going through a family crisis. I'd never met her before. My friend stocked stuff at a department store and some old lady complained on his second day. She said he didn't smile while he put away the clothes. I used to work for a major UK channel. I once had an argument on the phone with a customer for an hour explaining that no, we had not lined up a bunch of pigeons and crushed them for an advert. They were CGI. Well, and also no, we hadn't constructed a giant piston in number 4 to levitate above Trafalgar Square. I work at McDonald's. I had a customer throw his burger at my face at 1 this morning because his pickle was not in the centre of the freaking bun. Customer order a chicken wrap and then come back complaining, well, smells like chicken. There's dirt in the bottom of my creme brulee. Oh yeah, that's vanilla. I don't think so. Vanilla is a clear liquid.
No,
some customer thought it's Obama's fault. They have to pay a $35 activation fee.
What?
Thanks, Obama.
When I worked at a movie theatre, a woman came up demanding a refund for her movie because the person next to her
That's not the movie theater's fault.
farted. I work at a local Walmart and we were hosting a pre-screening of The Man of Steel and I got to wear a full-size Superman cape for the week beforehand to help advertise it. I had a customer complain that unless I was wearing the entire costume, I was being unprofessional and shouldn't be allowed to wear the cape. Lady.
To be fair, I think it would have looked better if he wore the full suit, right? They could have made the Das into a Walmart logo instead or something like that, right?
Oi, why won't you let my child swim in the deep end? Me? Well, she can't swim. I had some guy ask me if he could return a tub of I can't believe it's not butter. I said yeah, and asked him why he wanted to return it, and he said, well, because it says butter right on the package, but it ain't butter. He literally could not believe it wasn't butter. This may get buried, but I'll post it in the hopes that someone reads it. A woman comes through the drive-through lane and orders stuff. One of the things is a large Diet Coke. She pulls around to the window, and I look over to see she's driving a van with a live horse in the back. I hand her the Diet Coke and she gives it to the horse. I'm thinking, okay, well
Why?
that's weird. I turn away to make sure her order's ready. I turn back around and she is livid. I ask her, what's wrong? And she screams at me and throws a broken Coke cup at me. It had dirt and hay on it. She tells me off, ranting about how shitty our cups are. Apparently the horse broke the cup and it spilled everywhere. I'm like,
of course the horse broke the cup. It's a paper cup, man. Come on.
Really? Well, you gave it to a fucking horse! What do you think was going to happen? There's a website related to this post, I'm sure.
And why did you not order water for the horse? You could just have ordered water for it instead of a fucking Diet Coke. Why are you giving your horse Diet Coke? Give it water.
You'd enjoy this site in question being an exhibition of graphic designs made by graphic designers of some of the stupidest client comments they've received whilst graphic designing. I really like the colour. But can you change it? We want it to look like this, but don't copy it. Just make it different enough. But keep it the same. Can you turn it around in Photoshop so we can see more of the front? Yeah, I'm just not sure that a globe and passport represents travel. I like it, but can the snow look a little warmer? Can we make the...
My sister, when we were, was like when we were like 10 or something like that, said, I wish water was a bit drier. Word for word, that's what she said.
Pig sexier? The sandwich needs to be more playful. But would the banana drop realistically drive the chocolate submarine? I've printed it out, but the animated GIF is not moving. I mean, yeah, there comes a point where they're not even complaints anymore, just statements of profound dumbness. I worked over the summer for a tour bus company. While driving past the Washington Monument, a woman asked me, how do they get all the flags to fly in the same direction? A friend of mine was a tour guide who showed people around caves. A common question he was asked was, how many undiscovered caves are there around here? I worked at a health food store that sold chlorophyll. A customer asked me to find something and it was near the chlorophyll. She was like, oh, isn't that what they used to kidnap people? I tried to explain that she was thinking of chloroform, but I don't think she believed me. Ran a lawn mowing service. New customer asks about the process. So do you come to my house to mow it, or? Hey, nah, we pick it up and haul it to our special mowing centre, then bring it back. Cell phone store. This is right before the dawn of the smartphone. I need my information off my old phone. Okay, yeah, where is it? It is at the bottom of a lake. I work at an independent pet store. A new, pretty gimmicky item we brought in is a line of catnip that is packaged to look like pre-rolled joy. joints.
Okay.
And I've got some of these, and it is so obvious that what you're supposed to do with them is once you've got your token picture for Instagram, either give it to your cat to play with or sort of break it up and shower them with it. Bam, largely unaffected by catnip. He prefers the harder stuff. Now, the people know these are catnip products, but I've had multiple people who ask, but how does the cat smoke it? How can they even hold a lighter? They've got paws.
Man.
I'm sorry, and I'm probably going to get some grief in the comments saying this is dangerous, but I'm too curious not to try this.
It probably tastes like shit. It's gonna start coughing soon. When I was a kid, I did the same thing with dry grass, actually. It did not taste good.
Gas station. Hey, the bathroom door's locked. Can I get a key? There is no key. If it's locked, there's someone in there. How does it know? How does... What? No. What? How does...
This person doesn't know how a public bathroom works.
Does the bathroom know someone's in there? People go in and they lock the door while they're using it. Oh, I worked at a large outdoor sporting goods co-op and we sold bear sprays, basically pepper spray for bears. A woman came in with her 2 kids one day and bought a canister because they were going camping. She gets to the front door, then comes back to the register as an afterthought and asks if she's supposed to just spray her kids from head to toe with it. Thank God.
Oh, yeah, thank God she came back. Oh my, just imagine she take the canister and just goes from top to bottom. Duh. And bear spray is a lot stronger than regular pepper spray as well, I believe.
Oh, she came back! Working at a bookstore. Customer, do you
could
sell
have
the
been-
Bible
that
here?
could have
Me?
gone bad.
Yes, we do. Which version would you like? The Bible. Yes, I understand. Yeah, which version? The one Jesus wrote. And finally, working at a museum where the main attraction is the dinosaur exhibit, we sell a lot of cheap products aimed at children, especially dino eggs. A grandfather and his granddaughter came into the shop, always busy, always cramped, and he picks up a dino egg for her, hands it over, pays quickly, no bag, no need. Lovely, simple transaction. But just as the till drawer was closed and I'm pulling out his receipt to hand him, I've seen him in the corner of my eye tear open the packaging of this egg, smash open the lovely plastic shell, and taken a big shard to his mouth. He begins to chew, turns slowly to me, and only then does he think to ask, is this edible? No, I gasped. No, sir, that's not edible. You really shouldn't eat that. The little granddaughter's face sinks further, watching her grandpa spit out bits of plastic into her broken dinosaur egg, a fake dino egg designed to be immersed in water so that the rubbery dino toy on the inside can grow and hatch. How does something like that happen?
Well, it could have been like an edible, like you break open like a Kinder egg, you know? You break open the shell and then you eat the shell. And anyway, that's the videos for now. If you like the videos, you should check out Matt Rose. Shout out to his channel, Matt Rose on YouTube. He has plenty of videos, so you should check him out. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. See ya!